Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Empire for yet another Crypto Empire Sunday live stream. I am your host, Connor from Crypto Empire, and this is where we dominate the crypto market. I want to welcome everybody to today's live stream. I greatly appreciate you taking some time out of your Sunday, out of your weekend, to be here with me as we are going to discuss the game plan to dominate this market going forward as we are about to begin the month of May 2023. I'll keep it pretty blunt with you. The charts are not looking great right now. Everybody's attention is on meme coins, especially coins like Pepe and all the other ones popping up. I'll be talking about that in this stream, but of course we will also stick to the fundamentals, the basics, the majors such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the major altcoins. Right, we'll be taking a lot of time to look at those as well. So without further ado, let's hop right into the crypto market overview and get things started. Let's get this show on the road. Now, before I get into this live, I do want to welcome everybody in the live chat today. Shout out to Synth, a regular Crypto Empire live stream viewer for about a year now. But Synth saying that his MetaMask got hacked for 5 Ethereum. Sniff, I am very sorry to hear that. You really got to keep those, be careful what you click on basically, and never input your seed phrase anywhere. But this is a common occurrence in today's day and age. You need to be very careful with your cybersecurity or your MetaMask is going to get exploited. So stay safe out there, everybody. Big shout out to All Day Dre. We also got McNaz96. We got Rigoberto Chavez Jr. We got Make Money with Harry in the building. We also got Andrea. What's up, Andrea? I'm doing well. How are you? We got White Jazz as well. We got Trucker Steve. And welcome, everybody. If you haven't already commented in the live chat or you haven't liked the stream yet, go ahead, get the engagement up right now on the channel. Let's blast Crypto Empire through the interwebs and get it out worldwide, even though it already is worldwide, but we still have a lot more people to reach out there. So go ahead, do your part, smash up that like button, leave some comments, get some hype up in the chat, and let's go over our crypto market overview. So taking a look at Bitcoin here, trading at $29,225, down, it's flat on the day. We have Ethereum trading beneath 1900 now. And for the most part, the market has been flat all weekend long. We had a Sunday pump this morning, but of course, like usual, it did retrace right back to where it did start. Now, taking a look at the top gainers of the day, we have Pepe at rank number 153 in the market cap right now, with a volume, a daily 24-hour volume of $186 million. This is doing more volume than the vast majority of altcoins out there. Absolutely insane. But if you take a look at the gainers on the day, really nothing too legitimate is a word I would use, right? There's no actual legitimate projects here in the top gainer list. You got Casper up 8% at 61 cents, which is good to see. But yeah, really it's all meme coins right now performing. And taking a look at the losers on the day, we got a few losers, but really everything is flat for the most part. So with that being said, let's hop into the charts and start going over all of that. Before I do that, let's see what's going on in the live chat, guys. Only 6 likes so far. That is absolute weak sauce. Smash up that like button right now. I greatly appreciate your support. We got GT Nuts in the house as well. And we got Nomad with a guitar. Troll and Sniff in the live chat. We also got Michael DJI Manor saying, welcome back, Connor. Nice to have you here. Hope all is going well with you and you're doing very well with your trades. Continue to stay and remain focused, sir. Appreciate you, Michael. Thank you very much. All right, and we also got Moby Sage, a.k.a. D. Jenny from the blockchain with us. Let's hop into the charts. So this is ETH. ETH basically was making continuous higher highs in this little uptrend here. And as this happens, you got a bunch of long traders over the weekend putting all their stop losses beneath each one of these lows. So right now we got price taking out the lows right now, hunting all the weekend warrior traders long trade stops. And with that being said, we'll take a look at Bitcoin in a second. We'll start with Ethereum today. How about that? So ETH, as you can see, I blocked off this little kind of range structure that price has kind of been in for the past 4 to 5 days, and it's been very choppy. Not a lot has been happening. We still have this demand area down here at 1760, and to the upside we have our supply area coming into play at $2,500. All right, so really price is in the middle of the range, kind of in no man's land. So very briefly, real quick, we do have a big week coming up because of FOMC happening this Wednesday, May 3rd. All right, so FOMC, obviously a big time in all markets, whether you're looking at stocks, crypto, Forex. It does have a big impact on the price action, especially leading up to it. All right, so we need to have a plan leading up to FOMC. So typically, the market doesn't really go in one straight direction, and it doesn't make it easy to figure out what it is going to do. But we can go over particular scenarios and be prepared for that. So because there's a bunch of weekend warriors out here trying to trade Ethereum over the weekend, and they all put their stops beneath all these local lows, essentially what I'm expecting here is for the Ethereum price to at least come down here to 1855. All right, the bottom of this kind of little mini range that I have set up here in my chart. There's also a low down here. This is a rally-based rally candle. All right, so we can call this a demand area. And the low of the demand area comes into play at $1,855. So what we have to watch for right now is before FOMC, whether that happens tonight when the futures markets open up. It's going to be a few hours from now, around 3-4 hours from now. Or if it happens on Monday or Tuesday, basically watch for a little sweep of 1855 and a reclaim. From there, I can see price kind of pushing its way above the range high, getting up to the supply area. So this is, if we do come down here to 1855, I am looking for longs. All right, I know in my video on Friday I said 1760, but simply put, price is so far away from the level, I don't see it getting down here before Wednesday, right? So I kind of modified the plan a little bit, and I'm looking at 1855 right now for long opportunities if we do get there, and I would be targeting 2050, right? And that I want all this to happen before FOMC. All right, so if we get this move down here to 1855, I will definitely be on high alert. And it would look something like this. All right, not the best risk reward. This is a 3-to-1. If you put your stop beneath this wick, you're looking at around a 2.7. So it is a pretty good RR trade right there. And then from up here, this is a level I would look to short as well up here in the supply zone. Right, again, we'll go to the daily price chart. Pretty obvious supply zone up here, all right? If you guys understand supply and demand, what needs to be said? This is a rally-based drop. All right, so when we do get up here, I will be looking for shorts in this entire area, all right? Doesn't mean I'm going to enter right here at 2050, but I mean this entire area I'll be looking. And yeah, basically from there I would be targeting the lower demand zone. All right, I would expect some kind of crazy volatility with FOMC. And yeah, this one would be a little bit of a bigger trade. But plan is very simple, right? We're in this range, chopping around, chop, 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 chop. Not a lot happening. I just want to see a sweep of the range low. Take out all these people's stops that went long over the weekend. All right, take them all out. Then we pump up to supply. Everybody's crazy bullish going into FOMC. Everybody's saying on their Twitter feeds, we're so back, we're so effing back, stuff like that. That's when we know we got to short the supply zone and we take it down to 1760. Rough plan for Ethereum. Of course, it is subject to change here. But that's what I'm seeing with what is presented to me right now with these candlesticks. All right, just kind of letting you know what I'm seeing in the charts, and that's exactly that. So that's Ethereum. That's the game plan heading into this upcoming week. And with that being said, real quick, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Have to do that smooth transition. If you guys appreciate that smooth transition, smash up that like button right now. We got Jazzy with us today. What's happening, Jazzy? Good to see you in the live chat. Nomad with a guitar saying, gas fees are absurd. Can we collectively change to Binance for meme coins, please? Yeah, the gas fees are pretty high. We got Jasper as well. What is going on, Jasper? Long time no see, my friend. Good to see you here on the live stream. And we got Rohit asking for OMG. We'll be looking at coins like OMG and other altcoins a little bit later on in this stream. I do want to cover Bitcoin first, so that is crystal clear on exactly what we're expecting going into this FOMC week, and also, of course, the start of a new month. So if we go to the weekly chart here, again, if you guys watched my video on Friday, I said if we're going to push up higher out of this kind of consolidation choppiness that we're in, we want to see this weekly candle close above $30,000. And that's this top wick of this weekly candle. And as you see, we are not at $30,000 on Bitcoin. All right, we got a nice long wick up in this green candle. This is an inside bar weekly candle. And to me, if it closes like this, it's not looking great. It's not looking great at all, right? We got people asking about Gala Games. We'll take a look at some other altcoins in just a little bit of time, guys. Let's go over Bitcoin first. We already covered ETH and went over that game plan. If you missed that and you're curious to see it, go back, rewind it, because I can guarantee you won't regret seeing the game plan. It will definitely help you out with your trading this week. Now, anyways, Bitcoin, again, our weekly candle weak right now. It needs to get above 30K if we're going to push higher. Monthly candle kind of in a bit of a doji here. So a bit indecisive up here. Which is why I said in the intro to this live stream, things are not looking great. All right, things are not necessarily looking great at all right now. So Bitcoin, as you see, we were in this range and we pushed out of the range, and we basically just went ahead and, we took out a bunch of stops up here with this long wick. Again, which is another reason of why I try to avoid trading this weekend price action. It's just very deceiving, and it's the Sunday scam pump. All right, this little pump here and then a complete retrace and tag exactly where it is. This is how Sunday got coined the term the Sunday scam pump. All right, that's there for a reason, and you see it in real time today. So very simply put, unless Bitcoin can close up here at 30K for the week, I am expecting us to, let's go down to our 4-hour price chart. I am expecting us at the very least to get down here to around 27K, 27,500. Again, this would be the bottom of this green zone, coming into play at 26,500. But yeah, unless Bitcoin can get above 30K to close out this week, I would expect a break of this range low. Right? Maybe we see a nice reaction, bounce back up from here. But realistically speaking, it's just, I see no reason currently of Bitcoin breaking out up past our highs over here at $31,000. There's nothing kind of here to tell me that this is confidently going to happen. Because again, I went over this on Friday's video, but I'll go over it again right now. We had this consolidation. We had a big pump up to 31K. We come back down to the consolidation, but we swept all these levels. This is a market structure break on multiple accounts, all right? We broke structure here. This is bearish, all right? Price goes through that support level, and then we have this wick. Again, price sweeps that wick. So we have two market structure breaks here, and then price bounced up, and now it's basically making a lower high. And of course, we can pull a fib as well and see that that's going to be at the 78.6, if my eye is correct. Okay, so it didn't quite make it to the 78.6 here, right here. Okay, but as you can see, it did not close above the 61.8 golden pocket. So again, I'm still treating this as a lower high. Expecting lower from here, simply put. 27K is the main obvious level, being that these lows that formed on Friday, April 21st, and also Monday, April 24th, was down here towards 27K. All right, so this is the next target for Bitcoin, the way it looks right now. It's not looking great, and altcoins equally are not looking too good as well. Just to prove that point, we'll go over Solana first, because I've been covering Solana in my video, so I want to update you guys on what's happening. So I put all this in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group this morning, over here at 10:13 a.m. I basically said watch for Solana to start to drop from here. If you didn't watch my video from Friday, go back and watch it. I went over Bitcoin and basically Solana, same exact price action structure. Again, trading, technical analysis, it's all pattern recognition. If you can't recognize the patterns ahead of time, you got no business doing this. You got no business trading. But when you're able to recognize these patterns, you have an edge in the market. And when you have an edge in the market, you're able to actually go ahead and make decisions. But long story short, again, what happened here, let's go to the 1 hour. What happened here on Solana was we were going sideways, right? Sideways, 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 sideways. We pump up into this nice area of supply, as you can see. It's outlined in green right now, but we're below it, so we treat it as an area of supply or resistance. And then on our pullback, what happened was we actually went ahead and we broke these lows. All right, we broke all these lows here. We broke them again here. Again, that is signs that buyers cannot hold the level. That is a sign of weakness. That is a sign to look for reasons for price to drop lower. And then basically what happened was in my post this morning, I said look for it to bounce and make a lower high. It actually ended up making a higher high back into the supply zone, right? This was the second high, making the higher high. This was the first one, but we have more tools at our disposal to see if this is a real pump or not. What tool do we have? We can use something like the RSI. Right? If we pull the RSI up on the screen, it's showing pretty clear bearish divergence. Okay. So, and as you see, price went ahead and broke the trend line as well, now falling. All right, so this was all outlined well ahead of time, no hindsight in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group. If you're wondering how you can get access to the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group, go to my website, cryptoempirecode.io. You see the banner on the bottom of the screen. And then when you're here, hit join Discord at the top, and it will tell you all the information that you need to know about joining the Crypto Empire Premium Discord. Anyway, Solana, yeah, it's showing weakness right now. And it is now back to this basically must-hold level if it is not going to break down. But the target here for this short is down here at 2150. All right. It's down here at 2150. It is a little late to enter now, which again is why you have to be watching this all the time. Yeah, if you enter now, that risk reward is 1.6. But if you got in, you know, when we were outlining it this morning, you have an easy 3-to-1 ahead of you. You can already move your stop to break even. But regardless, Solana is showing a lot of weakness here. And that's our Solana update for today. Again, target here is back down to 2150, and then we'll see what it does from there. But yeah, I mean, the TA playing out as we're outlining it. But you need to understand, nobody knows what's going to happen over here on the right side. Right? This ended up making a higher high, but the trade still worked out because there's bearish divergence, and basically it was the same plan. All right, it just instead of a lower high, it made a higher high with bearish divergence. But yeah, that's Solana, and we will now go ahead and move on to the next section of the live stream. We got a lot of questions about Synth Swap I'm seeing here. So Synth Swap actually didn't reach their goal. They didn't reach their goal of 600 Ethereum. I believe they came short by like 7 Ethereum. Okay, they came short, actually less, 6.4. 6.4 ETH they came short. So everybody's going to get a full refund of all the Ethereum they contributed to this sale. They're still going to launch this application, but they're going to do it without a token. Okay, so that's what happened with SynthSwap. If you, as you can see here in asterisk, if target raise amount 600 ETH is not hit, we'll do a refund. They did confirm in their Telegram group today. I'll show you right here. They confirmed in their Telegram group today. Dear ZyberSwap, SynthSwap community, we appreciate your support during the recent sale. They raised 586 out of the 600 target. So they have decided to refund all participants. All right, it's right here in the Telegram group. So in the future, guys, you don't have to ask me. You can just go to their Telegram group, their Discord, their Twitter, and get the answer directly from the source. But I do, I don't mind sharing with you guys the updates. I know that's why you're here. We got Jasper saying he's doing well. Reminiscences of a Stock Operator, great book. Have you read The Best Loser Wins by Tom Haggard? It's really good. I have not read that one, Jasper. I should add it to my list, though. What do you think Bitcoin's monthly close will be at? I think it's going to be below 30K, which in my opinion is not going to bode well for the short-term price action. Right, I don't see it boding too well here. We got a pretty long antenna wick higher. Yeah. If we can close the monthly above 30K, the weekly above 30K, that'd be great. But from what I see, beneath 29,500, it's just even worse. I mean, yeah, it's not looking good, basically. Expect some short-term volatility to the downside on Bitcoin and altcoins, is what I have to say today. All right, let's move on. Now, we're going to move on to our little meme coin section of today's live stream, talking about our Twitter wisdom. If you guys are enjoying the live stream so far, be sure to let me know by smashing that like button right now. And if you are brand new to Crypto Empire and you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below. And, of course, turn on all bell notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Now, taking a look at today's Twitter wisdom. So we're looking at this tweet from this account here, Nate Alex, saying that someone who bought 5.5 trillion tokens of Pepe for 1 Ethereum 2 weeks ago, right, pretty much the day it launched, just sold it all, or actually they sold 3.3 trillion for 900 Ethereum. Right, so this person made 900 ETH and 900x without even selling their entire stack, which is absolutely absurd here. They were also trading Hobbs, it looks like, too. Yeah, so they just went ahead and scooped up 900 Ethereum from 1 Ethereum. From this right here, from Pepe. Okay, so what is going on with these meme coins? Well, simply put, the market, right, if you look at the Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame, let's go to this one. If you look at this, for the past 43 days, the price really has gone nowhere. All right, nothing really has happened. All of this meme hysteria has happened from mid-April. All right, so for the past 2 or so weeks. So basically what's going on right now is everybody's getting extremely bored. Right, this price action is not necessarily too enjoyable to constantly monitor and watch and trade, etc., etc. Basically, a lot of people get bored. So what do? They go gamble on memes, all right? Now, it just so happens that Pepe was the one, right? It was like the chosen child to go ahead and blast off to numbers that nobody thought it could do. And now you have all these other smaller meme coins. This one, Bob, also very popular. It's kind of like an automated chatbot on Twitter that uses artificial intelligence. Elon Musk meme, right? This one launched over here on the 19th of April. And just for reference, if you got it on the 19th of April here, it is up. That's like a 60x. Right? So that means you put 1 Ethereum in, it turns into 60 Ethereum. So that happened in the past like week and a half. There's so many popping up right now. It's really hard to keep track of. So what do you do? What do you do if you've never traded these meme coins before and you have all this fear of missing out? You know, you're itching, you're like freaking out, you got anxiety because you see, this person make 900 Ethereum in 2 weeks. So now you think, okay, I got to start trading these memes. Well, let me make it very simple for you to understand. If you put any money into any one of these meme coins, this is the mindset you need to have if you do actually decide. Of course, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just giving educational ideas and what I think and how I would do things and how I do things. So if you are going to trade these meme coins, if you put $1 into them, you should fully expect it to disappear into the ether, disappear into cyberspace. All right? Every penny, every dollar you put into a meme coin, you should not be attached to it whatsoever. You need to be completely outcome independent. You cannot rely on one of these meme tokens that offer no value whatsoever to pay your bills for the month or something like that. All right, so if you're coming in out of a mindset of desperation that you need one of these to really go well for you, you're automatically setting yourself up for complete sabotage and failure. So you need to go into any of these. I mean, this goes for all crypto investing. Could be a little bit different when we really dial into the strong fundamental projects. But when it comes to the memes, you need to be completely outcome independent. All right, so that means you throw an Ethereum into something like Bob, right now at $27 million market cap. If this thing went back down to like a $3 million market cap, you shouldn't care. You should not lose a second of sleep. You should not be stressed out. You need to be fully okay with losing everything that you put into it. All right, so now that's our mindset, right? We're totally outcome independent. Now let's talk some strategy. So of course, you want to buy low and you want to sell high. How do you do that? You need to be early, all right? How are you early? Well, I mean, there's a method, a multitude of ways, basically. You need to get alpha before everybody else. I spend a lot of my time, searching for this alpha. A few of my group members have played some memes recently, and they've gone up like 5x in like 2 hours, right? So we're able to sell the initial investment, which is the next big point that I want to make here, right? You need the alpha to get in early, because this guy over here, he didn't make 900 Ethereum by buying this on the second day. He got into Pepe on the first day. That one day, 1 minute, 1 second can make all the difference with your entry. So you need to be quick. There's some very popular bot right now, the Maestro sniper bot on Telegram. I'm going to make a full video about how to set that one up. Essentially, it's just a Telegram bot where you create a wallet, you send some Ethereum into it, then you can just paste a contract address, press one button, and it's going to buy it for you. All right, so if you guys want to see that video, let me know. I do plan on making it very, very soon and releasing it. But yeah, you need to be early, and then on your way up, you got to be quick to take your initial investment out. Of course, you can gamble and leave it in, right? I'm sure this guy with Pepe, he was feeling heat, right? He had to really hold through a ton to get this 900 ETH, because if he was to sell early and take some initial investments out, you know, he wouldn't have such a big lump sum. But really, you want to play this safe, and you don't want to be a greedy, you don't want to be too greedy, right? So basically, if you buy some meme that launches today, and it goes up like 5x, and you put one Ethereum into it, at the very, very least, you need to take that one Ethereum that you put into it out. All right? I go over all of this actually in an older video at Crypto Empire called How to Take Profits, a guide on taking profits. This video is from like 2021. Just search it on my channel and you'll find it, right? Search taking profits. How to take profits in crypto, secure altcoin gains. If you haven't watched this one yet, I really do recommend that you watch it. It goes over an applicable strategy that can be applied to definitely these meme coins. All right. But this right now, this will die down. The meme hysteria frenzy will 100% die down. So just be quick to take your money out when you make a little bit. All right, when it goes up 2-3x and you're in some 400k market cap coin and you bought it at 100k market cap, just take your initial out and just play with the house money. All right, don't be greedy here. Don't be delusional. Don't be outcome dependent. You need to be outcome independent, and you'll have a good time doing it. But just know that every dollar you put into it, you should expect it to go to zero. All right, so that's our little meme segment of the day. I know we got a bunch of people out there freaking out, losing their minds over people making, you know, life-changing sums of money in 2 weeks because of a meme coin, and they have never touched a meme coin before in their life. So that right there was just a little something from me to try and save you in case you completely lose your mind and start throwing all of your money at it, and then you end up with nothing. I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to win, and in order to win, you do need to play it with some kind of strategy. You need to be smart about it, and those basic 3 steps that I just shared with you should save you from a horrible ending of losing everything, right? Just be totally outcome independent. Obviously, everything you put into it, you should fully expect to lose, and take profits on the way up. And you need to be early, all right? You can't be buying these things at the top, because then you'll just be exit liquidity. Let me take a sip of water. Today we got some sparkling water, lime flavored. So, Dre says, thanks for the heads up on Sol. Connor shorted it and took some profit already, around 100%. There you go, Dre. Good job there. Louis G saying, what's happening on May 5th, referring to the vertical line Connor added to the chart. So May 5th is just the end of next week. And essentially, that's when I'm expecting the market to start to pick up again. All right, I'm really just expecting more choppiness, more of this until May 5th. And then from there, yeah, I'm expecting things to start to pick up. But May 5th, it's a Friday. It's the end of next week. And that's personally my date for when I'm expecting the market to start to get going again. All right, now we're going to take a look at some altcoins here that people are requesting. Rohit saying, what is this website? This is Dex Tools, dextools.io. Let's see. Michael is saying, Connor, can you please take a look into CheckDot, a 600x potential gem? Well, that certainly will get my attention. $2.3 million market cap. I think you may have mentioned this one to me already a few weeks back or a few months back. Let's look at the chart. So check dot here. Yeah, this is a pretty good looking chart, I'll say. Does have some daily signs of weakness on the daily time frame. But if we look all the way to the left, all right, we see the highs when it launched over here in November of 2021. Now current day, we broke the high, rejected back in, broke the high, held it, broke the high again, lost it, now trying to reclaim. So basically what we want to watch for here for something like check dot, if it starts closing daily candles above 32, 33 cents, that means that this level has flipped into support and it's going to start to really pump. But if it can't close any daily candles above 33 cents, it's probably going to come back down to 20 for another test, and then it will go. But yeah, I need to look into the fundamentals of something like this before I can say it will go 600x. We got Woody with us today asking about Stargate STG. We can certainly take a look at Stargate. So like I said in the intro to this stream, it's not looking great for altcoins. I showed you Ethereum. I pretty much said, you know, it's going to go down lower before it goes up. Showed you Solana, right? We went over a short setup for that this morning in our Discord, and also just went over it again. We just got a $4.99 super chat from White Jazz. What up, White Jazz? Thank you for that $4.99 super chat, saying great content as always. INJ entry at 532, look about right. Rose breaking out after May 5th possible. All right, we're going to go ahead and address this. So INJ at 532, let's take a look at that. So that lines up fairly well with a level that I have marked at 540, and my other level is a 650. But yeah, 532 certainly. We're on the same page there. I already have it marked out at 540 on my chart. Now, yeah, 532 is exactly under 61.8, so I'm assuming that's exactly why you said that. And then essentially we have on our daily time frame, we have a level here at 650, which is why I have it marked, and we have our 50% retracement at 620. All right, so this whole green demand zone that I have marked, this is going to be the first area where I'm looking for something. But with that being said, it can certainly go ahead and lose this level, right? Break the structure here. Maybe it puts in a nice bounce first and then comes down to the golden pocket. But yeah, White Jazz, we're definitely on the same page there. I got 540 on my chart, and I also have this demand zone marked out at 650. So basically, you just don't want to blow your entire shot at 650 when it gets there if you plan on DCing into this, right? You want to buy a partial amount here and then wait for 540, 532. But yeah, definitely, this is a good level. I already have it marked on my chart. And then Rose breaking out after May 5th. Rose at 6 cents. This is a blessing. Anybody that doesn't have any of this for the next bull run will most likely be really, really kicking themselves in the future for not getting a nice fat bag of Rose. This is one of my biggest altcoin holdings. Yeah, really bullish on Rose for this next kind of upcoming bull cycle that we're about to embark on together. But yeah, Rose holding holding 6 cents here, and it's already dropped into this weekly demand zone a few times. Right, as you can see in our weekly, you can see that structure. It's holding pretty strong here. But yeah, I would say watch for another dip down to 5.5 to 5 cents. Probably going to be one of the last opportunities, but who knows really? Who knows? But once this thing does actually get going, yeah, once it actually does break out, it's got a long, long way to go higher. It's got a lot of room to run, a lot of clear skies up above. So whenever it does break out, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be right after May 5th. But I do know that we have some pretty generous prices right now, trading just above 6 cents. If we get lower, right, if we get my yellow line again at 5.4, I mean, that's a complete blessing, right? Because this is when I really started to heavily buy Rose down here at like 5.4. Right, then we got that awesome dip on May 5th, or on March 10th, I mean. May 5th just in my head. March 10th, we got that dip below 5 cents. And, we spent a lot of time between 4 and 5 or 5 and 6 cents. And, that's when I did most of my buying. So, yeah, we're at good prices now. Whenever it does break out, I'm patient with it because I bought it for the fundamentals. Not because some Joe Schmo, some schmuck on Twitter said, oh, Rose is going to go up. No, I spent a lot of time reading, doing my due diligence, looking into it, looking into competitors. And I said, you know what? I really like this Oasis Rose coin. I'm going to buy a ton of it. And that's how I came to that conclusion. All right, so it came from my head, my idea, not some... This is why I have conviction. I'm trying to make a point here. If you won't have any conviction, if you just listen to me or anybody else on the internet talking about a coin, you're like, oh, that guy said it's going to go up. It must be good. I mean, listen, when things get bad, you're probably going to panic sell, all right? But if you actually do your own due diligence and do your own research and look into it yourself, then you'll have the conviction to hold it through the hard times or the times when it does nothing. Keep on adding to it as well, because the last thing you want is to have a winning coin that goes 100x and you don't have enough of it, right? I have made that mistake in the past and it blows, right? It's just like the worst feeling ever when you pick the winner. You picked it right, but you undersized like a little bitch. You don't want that, all right? So you want to go hard or you want to go home, go heavy on the winners that you think are going to hit hard. And that's what I've done here with Oasis Rose. We just got another $4.99 super chat from White Jazz saying thank you, friend. Appreciate it, White Jazz. Thank you for the super chats today. Let's see. We got Patrick saying, do you know Stride? Liquid staking on Cosmos. I know what Stride is. I have not done a proper deep dive into it to speak about it, though, Patrick. Anyway, what were we looking at? We were on Woody's question. Woody, what were you looking for? STG. Let's look at that. So, certainly not having a great last 3 days. Friday we created this little tweezer top on Friday, bang. And again, same kind of thing, right? Whether you want to use this as the low over here from April 12th or you want to use this low from April 9th. What happened here was price pushed up, but it came down and it broke all these levels, right? It swept this level, bounced back into resistance. Again, this was a lower high, and this is your shorting. This is where you want to look to short, right? Just for future reference. And again, you can use something like a fib and pull it, and it stopped right at our 50%. So our tweezer top stopped right at the 50%. Obviously, this is all hindsight, but this is what you're going to look for in the future when you're trading the charts on your own. Now you got this slow grind. Usually when this happens, it's a slow grind and then it's just an elevator. So yeah, this is this is looking like it wants to go lower here. STG back down to 70 seems appropriate first, and 67 also seems appropriate as well. Okay, so what do I see on STG here? I see it coming back down to 70 to 67. A little late for a short. It is a little late for the short. Basically, if you wanted to short it, you would have noticed the market structure break. You would have been waiting for a pump back up for a lower high. What you can do from that point is you can put a trend line on the chart and then just take the short trade at the trend line break. Okay, and then put your stop above the highs, and then you got your target levels. This one would have been a 2.3 or 3 to 1. So, this is how you go and set up your trades, right? I show you this like every single week. I show you it in my weekly videos. I go over this all the time in my Discord, right? And yeah, it's not that hard to do once you kind of master it. But mastering it does take a pretty long time, and it takes a lot of patience and hours looking at the charts, back testing, right? What is a back test? Basically, you look for a similar thing, a similar market structure, similar edge, and you just go back in time and you find examples of it. And what I do is I screenshot them, I put them all in a folder on my desktop, and this builds basically a library. It builds data that proves that this edge in the chart does work. All right, so yeah, if you have never done any of that before, definitely I would consider looking into resources to really help your learning curve. I have put a lot of resources together. I have them for free and also some better ones that you can pay for. But if you want to start out for free, go to my channel, go to playlists, and just go look at the trading tutorials that I have made here. Where are they? Here, trading tutorials, right? There's 15 videos, and this playlist has 5,000 views. But yeah, I mean, this is going to help your trading immensely. And then if you really want to take it to the next level, go to my website and check out the trading course on my website. But yeah, I mean, setting up these trades, just look at what the chart's telling you to do. All right, let's say somebody said, are we buying Pepe? I'm not buying Pepe up here. Let's look at Pepe. $300 million market cap. Now, this thing was at 100 mil for quite a bit. Let's look at this other chart because this one has a long wick up that throws everything off. Yeah, Pepe over here. 300 mil market cap. I'm not buying this. Could it go to a bill? Absolutely, it could go to $1 billion market cap, but I mean, buying this, buying up here, buying this, you have to be a little bit crazy or just low IQ. Yeah, this is just not a smart move to buy after this pump. Buying up here, nah, that's not the move. Now, speaking about meme coins that I like, I saw Rigoberto, I think, talking about monkeys. And yeah, monkeys right now, 800K market cap, which is kind of nuts. Monkeys have been putting in work. The monkeys have been putting in work over here on Twitter, as you see with their Twitter account over here. Twitter following getting up nicely. They got a new logo, and they're doing some nice content pieces too. Right? Go follow them on Twitter. Basically, they made a pretty funny video over here. They're getting Elon Musk to reply to their tweets. And we know that Elon Musk loves monkeys because he is using monkeys to test out his Neuralink brain chips. So, yeah, everything lining up here. I mean, right, Pepe came out of nowhere, but monkeys has legitimate potential. If Elon Musk starts using the monkeys list, which is why it was created in the first place, there's no reason it can't pull some type of Pepe move, right? So yeah, I mean, right now this thing is at 800K market cap, which is nuts. Yeah, a lot of people guess just because right now, again, what I want to show you is just the total crypto market cap chart of altcoins, the total two. And on the total two, let's get this volume off of the chart. On the total two, what we see here is that no money is coming into the market. All these candlesticks are just straight up sideways choppiness. No money is coming into this market, all right? So what does that mean? It means that all these meme coins, it's basically just it's a whole big Ponzi. It's one big Ponzi where if you're early, you just sell it after it goes up and you just dump it on the late buyers' heads. Which is why I'm saying there's no way I would buy Pepe here, right? Because there's no new money coming into the system. All we're seeing with these pumps and then consequent sell-offs, and this monkey sell-off, somebody basically sold their monkeys today to go buy something else, to go buy a different meme. It's not like they put new money into crypto. They just sold a token they already have and moved it into something else. That's all the entire market is right now. All right, in a bull run, let's go to the weekly chart here. In a bull run, we get something like this, where we have new money enter the system, or something like this over here on the left side of my screen. Let me adjust so you can see it. Right, in the bull run, we get new money coming into the system. Right now, there's no new money coming into the system. This is sideways. This is nothing, right? Compare this. Let me get an arrow. Compare this and this. These runs to this, okay? There's no money coming in here. This is just a game of musical chairs. And if you're the last one standing when the music stops, guess what? You just lost all your money, friend. So just don't be the last one standing if you're going to play these Ponzi's, which is why I spent like 10 minutes today talking about a good strategy to go about it. But yeah, I mean, this is just a Ponzi market altogether. No new money coming in, just rotation. So just be very careful right now. If you really want to succeed over the long term in crypto, the way that's done is through investing, through longer term investing. So what I would recommend you do is you just stick to a boring basic plan of like buying your top 3, 4, maybe 5 favorite altcoins that you're the most bullish on, and you just keep on building big fat bags of those. You don't pay attention to any of this garbage happening with Pepe and all this other trash. You just keep buying your solid fundamental picks, and then you just wait. You wait until actual money starts coming into the system, and you're gonna win. All right, if only one of your 3 or one of your 5 strong fundamental coins crushes it, you're still gonna win. So that's what everybody really should be doing. If you want to mess around with these memes from time to time, but you still stick to your overall game plan, that's fine. But this is what I think. I think that for most people, unless you really have a ton of capital to blow, but if you have a limited amount of money that you can work with right now, then you should not be paying attention to it's debatable, right? A lot of people are going to say no, memes are how you're going to make your money, right? If you have a small amount of money to start, you need to only pay attention to these memes. I think that you should humble yourself. You should work hard in your real life, right? If you need to go get a job, go do that. Whatever it takes for cash flow to come into your life. And you just invest over a long period of time, and you're going to win in the end, all right? It's a proven method to build wealth in crypto. If you can just be patient and wait for the actual bull run to come along. So don't get suckered into all these Ponzi's to lose your money. Just stick to the long-term approach, and you'll do well in the end. If you guys agree with what I just said, let me know in the chat. If you disagree, also let me know. I'm curious to hear your opinion. Huobi, that's what I was looking for on Casper, on the Huobi chart. What's going on here? Integration on hold, what does that mean? Yeah, Casper's crushing it right now. Which is good. Casper is one of those coins that I've had staked now for like 2 years. So it's just building passively. Started with a decent amount too. So yeah, that's awesome. I don't have to do anything. My stack, right? This is another one of those fundamental coins that I think is going to do well next bull market. And basically I just put a nice amount into a stake, and it's just been accruing interest over like 2 years. And now I have a nice big fat bag of it waiting for the next bull market. And yeah, good to see it recovering. And this thing can go to $1 too, just like Rose can. So bullish on it. A lot of altcoin requests today. Singularity AGIX. Yeah, I mean, certainly a strong artificial intelligence altcoin. One of the top ones right there with FET. And right now at 33 cents. So, as you can see, holding this level. If this wants to break down, it's going to come to 25 cents. It's going to come here. So, this is a coin where, you know, if you really like it and you've done your research, it's a pretty good one to hold for a bull market. It's already crushed it from the start of the year, right? It started the year at 5 cents, 4 cents, and now it's 33 cents because of that artificial intelligence mania that we had. But yeah, I mean, this chart from the high, it's already come down 50%. Down here would be a 60% pullback, which is very possible. Now, I'm kind of thinking right now in my head. The best way to create content going forward for the channel. And I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time making videos on just how to prepare for the next bull market. Getting back to basics, because I've had a lot of people tell me in real life that my content is very complicated. It's very hard to understand if you have no idea what crypto is and if it's your first time. It's just me talking from my head. That's all my content is, right? I don't really plan too much. I'll have a basic outline, but I'm going to spend a lot of time making some crypto for beginners stuff. Because a lot of people just have no idea what the heck is going on. And they need to be educated by a reliable source, and that's me. So yeah, I mean, going forward, watch out for a lot more of those videos. But yeah, AGIX, 25 cents. And we got somebody asking about Kadena. Yeah, Kadena, I've never been in love with Kadena. I've never been in the camp that it's one of those must-holds for the next bull market. Bullish, no, that was never me. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you'll know that was never me. And it's at 91 cents right now. It's not looking great. It's sitting on this 90-cent level. You know, it's pretty close to the lows of the bear market at 78.5 cents. So I've never been in the camp that it's a great coin or anything. I don't know. I wouldn't buy it. I don't plan on buying Kadena. If you do want to buy it, it's at a good price now. But to me, it's just not really there. I like other ones. But yeah, it's just sitting on this daily support level, and yeah, it could drop from here. It's not showing any signs of strength or weakness. It's a pretty meh chart to me. Oh yeah, we got Rohit. Rohit was in here early asking about OMG. So we'll go ahead and take a look at OMG for our guy Rohit. Another one of these coins on our daily time frame that looks like trash. What happened here to OMG? It is down to these bear market bottom levels. What the heck happened here, guys? It had a nice run up at the start of the year. As you see here, January 1st to the peak, it goes up 145%. Pretty good, right? It's over a 2x, 2.5x. But it puked all the gains. Now it's down, went as low as 60% from that high. So Rohit, what exactly is your question here with this chart? Are you asking me if I think it's a good buy? Personally, I have no interest in buying any OMG. All right, OMG has been one of those coins that's been around for such a long time. I have no interest in it. I think it's a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. Yeah, I don't think it's a good buy. I think there's a lot of other better stuff out there to buy. But it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom, so yeah, this is so weak. You know, it can come down to these March 2020 prices, but it's at the current bear market bottom. You know, maybe it wants to come down to 75 cents. Maybe it wants to come down here to 75 cents. If it breaks this low, it's going to 75 cents. I know that. But yeah, OMG is not looking great. Nomad with a guitar. Hive Freelance. Low end market cap. Is that a coin? Hive Freelance? Is it Hive? I don't know. Nomad with a guitar saying STG and Airdrop play layer 0. Oh, we are well aware over here at Crypto Empire. Nomad with a guitar. We definitely appreciate you sharing that. But if you guys have not already watched this layer 0 Airdrop tutorial, it's only 14 minutes long, and it's going to tell you better than anybody else on YouTube how to get the layer 0 Airdrop. Stargate DAO. Go watch this video if you have not already and start farming the airdrop. Because real quick, there's 3 main airdrops that everybody should be farming right now. ZK Sync, Starknet, and Layer 0. Those are the big 3. Now there's another one that I've been looking into, Venom Network. I know All Day Dre is all over Venom Network. But yeah, Venom Network is another one, a little Saudi blockchain. They got like $1 billion of funding. Maybe we can say a big 4, but the big 3 in airdrops that everybody should be farming right now if you guys want like an easy 10-figure payday, plus ZK Sync, Layer 0, and Starknet. No reason, no excuses. Get disciplined and go do your task. Go do your tedious clicks. Nobody wants to hear you complaining about how boring it is and how high the gas fees are. Nobody cares, all right? That's your life. I'm farming it. It's easy money. You should be too. Stop being a little you-know-what. Let's see, we got Sal asking about Connor and Connor, can you look at Waz and Filecoin? We can certainly look at Wazzer and Filecoin, Sal. So Waz, I mean, whenever I go over this, I say the same exact thing. Below 2 cents, good buying prices. Right now it's at 1.9 cents. It's a pretty good price to buy it at. But yeah, there's clearly demand down here when it goes below 2 cents, because every time it comes below 2 cents, buyers step in and push the price higher. Okay, so that just tells us that people are willing to buy it down here. There is demand for the asset at these prices. So yeah, good buy right now, in my opinion. And Filecoin as well. So Filecoin, we'll look at this on the weekly chart first. I mean, this is a pretty nice looking weekly chart, guys. Would you agree? This looks pretty good to me. If you don't agree, I don't know what you're smoking, but yeah, this looks good. Weekly chart. And this is, let's just go over. The second I put anything on the chart, it's going to get very messy. There you go. But look. Essentially what we have here, this is just like a basic kind of, and notice this is the same weekly chart we were just looking at. Now it's just zoomed in. But look, we got a pump, consolidation, pump. In that consolidation, the bottom of it was down here at 450 really. Now after this pump, we come back and consolidate, but we're holding support higher. All right, this is all weekly demand in here, starting at 550, and you know we're holding this level now, whereas before we were holding down here. All right, so that just means that you know people are not willing to sell their Filecoin down at these levels at this current moment in time. Right, it's holding relatively well. Now we did just sweep all of these lows down here at 522 the past 2 weeks, so hopefully that this starts to pick up. I mean, Filecoin's a coin that I'm very bullish on. I really think decentralized storage is going to be a major narrative for this next bull market. I see Filecoin at, you know, a $100 to $200 coin, easy. So you just have to be patient and wait for that to kind of happen with it. But you know, right now in the slow times, in the periods of time where no new money is coming in, it's just kind of a big chop fest where you need to pay attention to the levels. And we just swept 520. We're bouncing. So this could be another kind of market structure break scenario. Same thing that we've been going over on Bitcoin, on Solana, on Ethereum, on whatever, Stargate, whatever else we looked at today. It's like the same thing. You know, you come down, take all these stops out, you bounce, and then you basically come back for another test and you break through the level now and go lower. And out of curiosity, so this could push up some more. You know, this could get back up to 570 to 587, 590. But if Bitcoin drops this week, Filecoin is also going to drop this week. So that's why I'm kind of going over a bearish scenario. But with that being said, I don't see it going past 460. I don't see it breaking this level. I actually heavily doubt it goes below 460. So if it comes down here back into this green demand zone below $5, I think that's going to be like a supreme buying opportunity for Filecoin. It's strong. The weekly chart zoomed out looks extremely bullish. Yeah, it's just short-term downside, but long-term the upside is huge. And you know, when I say long-term, it can start turning around towards the end of this upcoming week. All right, because like I said, May 5th is my day when I expect that all of this chop goes ahead and kind of fades away. So if we get some more dips down here, low 5s, 4s for Filecoin this week, good opportunity to load it up. Let's see, Michael says, Connor, can you please also review Crypto XP Network? XP Network sounds extremely familiar. I don't know. I feel like I've covered this in the past or something. XP Network. How do I know this? XP Net. Is this like a Facebook, like the creators of Facebook or whatever made this one? All right, their website doesn't load. This is traded on MEXC, XPNet. Yeah, I've definitely like seen this before, like in 2021. So on the weekly chart, had a nice little run up. Went up 4x. It's now sold off 45% into this weekly demand. Yeah, I mean, no point in doing TA on something like this. The market cap is $2.5 million. It's all about the fundamentals. And I need to look into this again in order for me to say it's a 500x play. Let's see. Nanook says, hey Connor, just jumped in. Did you already cover Synth Swap? A bit disappointed the token didn't launch, but it is what it is. We'll see what the team come up with next. Yes, we already did cover that, Nanook. We did indeed cover Synth Swap. We went over their Telegram announcement. Yeah, it is what it is, like you said. They didn't reach their goal, so they're giving everybody the refund like they had said they were going to do. So that's that. I think it would have crushed, though, if it did launch, personally. I was hoping it was going to launch, but it didn't. Rigoberto says, anyone know of Serenity Shield? It will launch most likely in the bull run. Never heard of that one. Never heard of that. All right, let's look at Gala. Sorry for not looking at Gala earlier. Been addressing other questions. Let's see. Please take a look at the massive bull flag on Gala on the daily. Let's go do that. Guys, if you're enjoying the live stream so far, be sure to let me know by smashing that like button down below. So bull flag. Real quick, flag's going to be upward sloping. For anybody that's new to this, flag's going to be upward sloping. They can be sideways or they can be downward sloping. Typically, for a bull flag, it's going to be downward sloping. But this here is some interesting market structure. Can it reach 7 cents? Let me just see this question again. Let me see this. Where's the question? Massive bullish flag on Gala on the daily. Will it reach at least 7 cents? Are we seeing the same thing here? This doesn't look that great to me. This does not look that great at all that it's going to go to like 7 cents. It hasn't even gone to 7 cents this year. Last time it was at 7 cents was over here. I think this is the level that it got like hacked on. Is that... One thing I do like about this is that, you know, it's above this level at 3.6 cents. All right, this is like the bottom of the range. This was a deviation during the banking scare. Yeah, I mean, to answer your question about going to 7 cents, it could, you know, I've seen Gala do this. I've seen it go straight up in a day, like 100%. So it's like over here. It's not that crazy for Gala to pull these types of moves. But, I mean, right now, all I'm seeing is just one big range, one big choppy range. We're trading at the bottom end of the range, right, back here, trading in the discount. And on the weekly... Or is that the 3-day? Maybe it's a lower time frame where I outline this gray demand area. Yeah, I mean, 7 cents kind of far off right now. What I would look for is a sweep of these lows and a reclaim to start the week. But yeah, this thing, you know, if Ethereum goes to 1760, this thing ain't going to 7 cents. Highly doubt it. And by the way, Crypto GBT made a comeback. I mean, a ton of people saying it's this, it's that, whatever. I mean, when I first all let you know about it, when it was like down here, over here, right? Then it went 3x and came back down. So it's right back at the original entry, actually above it. So yeah, GBT. Who knows what's going to happen with that one. But yeah, Gala, 7 cents, I don't know. But it's just in a choppy range. And very simply put, if you want to long it and you're wondering when you should long it, look how well this trend line is being respected right now despite this one false breakout. This trend line's still in play right now. So just wait for a break of the trend line if you want to long it. Simple. On the daily time frame. Andrea, I have not bought any mute, no. 10 up analysis. What is 10 up? Ten up is bullish. It's a bullish coin, mate. Getting stronger. Trend is getting stronger. Price is pinching, consolidating. Usually this will lead to a big move higher. If you're wondering where it's going to go, use these two levels as your targets. Link. So you guys should have seen my video on Friday. That 10 up was on the daily time frame. This starting to lose it a little bit. But yeah, 10 up is on the daily time frame, which is super strong. This is on the 4 hours, kind of starting to fade a little bit. Maybe it loses $7 here, comes back down to $6.70 to start the week. Again, for anybody that missed the intro to the stream, for ETH has been trading so much better than Bitcoin, right? The price action's just been cleaner overall. It's been easier to read. So I'm kind of watching ETH more than Bitcoin right now. As you can see, it went ahead and recovered this trend line. But my plan again for ETH If it comes down here to 1855, I want to look for a basically just a sweep of the level. Right, we can see all the stops built up beneath these lows that it was just building. Come down, sweep all the stops. We long it, then it pumps up to 2050 for FOMC, and then we short down to 1760. Ideally, that would happen. That's what I'm planning on, but of course, the market's going to do whatever it wants anyway. So we'll adjust and we'll adapt to what price action we have in front of us at the time. But yeah, that's the overall kind of plan going into this week. Let's see, Michael Connor, how well do you think crypto broccoli Relio will do during the next bull run? 300x potential. Relio, I know is bullish. Relio is a good one. I know a lot of big names behind this. A lot of people are buying this. I haven't bought any of it, but I have seen it around quite a bit. And broccoli, the only reason I know about broccoli is because it was one of Crypto Wizard's favorite coins in 2021, and it just didn't really do anything. I haven't paid attention to it at all since. So, broccoli 300x, I have no idea. I know it's like, I don't even know what it is, a metaverse thing? I don't know. Dex AI, yeah, who knows? Could a 300x in a bull run? Maybe. The market is completely irrational. And then in a bull run, it's even more irrational. But I wouldn't count on it. It's not going to be one of these coins that I really, go heavy into expecting a big return on. Let's say we got Joel Barger. What's up, Joel? How are you? We got Randy. What up, Randy? How are you? Saying, hey, Connor, good to see you online every week. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, Randy. Michael talking about Crust Network 2. So if you want to play a decentralized storage play that's not Filecoin, Crust Network is an option. This is a Polkadot project, decentralized storage. If you want a Cosmos project, look into Akash. But if you want the main one, it's Filecoin. We're going to look at a little more double top in it for BTC. Or what? Yeah, certainly this daily chart looks a bit effed, which is why I'm saying right now we're at 29,470. If we can get above 29,500, then we're in discussions of some bullish scenarios playing out. But if we can close this weekly above 30K, then I will go ahead and flip my bias to bullish. But as of right now, just kind of watching to see how this daily candle is going to close. It's also the weekly and the monthly. So, I mean, just a huge close coming up in 2 hours and 30 minutes. And I'm very curious to see how that's going to shape up. What up, Moonshine? How are you? And let's take a look at Algo. Wait, somebody asking about Algo. Yeah, so Algo reminds me of Ape. Ape here. Notice how both of these coins are doing diddly squat. They ain't doing anything. Reason why, in my opinion, is these are basically being used as hedge shorts by big traders. Right? They're just opening. They just have like a constant short leverage trade on to hedge all their longs. And yeah, this is just being heavily shorted. With that being said, though, I mean, this is back down to like the bear market bottom levels practically. Right, it bottomed out at 16 cents. It's 18 cents right now. So it never did give us that big breakout, right? If you guys recall, back in January, February, we got up to this resistance level that got lost when FTX collapsed. A lot of the major altcoins reclaimed this resistance that was lost at the FTX collapse. Back in my video in January or February when I was talking about Algo, I was basically saying watch for it to reclaim that level, flip it back from resistance into support and start to break out. But it never managed to get back above that level. Now it's back at the bottom. Okay, so That's what I was saying. Just so that we're clear. Let's see if I can find that video. Algo 3 months ago, huge breakout soon. The breakout never happened. All right, and we don't know if it's going to happen definitely or not. But it was close. But it just got rejected from the level, and now it's just back down at the bottom. So, yeah, I mean, great levels to buy if you are, and you also have your signals that this is kind of not too weak. So yeah, I mean, great levels to buy for the long term on algo, but it's being used, same thing as ape, it's being used as like a hedge against everybody's longs. So yeah, it's not strong. I would pay attention to the strong coins. For example, if you look at Aptos, right? Aptos, the FTX crash dump was over here. It went from $7 to $4. See how it's trading well above the levels from the FTX crash. Atom below, so not the strongest. Again, you just want to look for examples of the coins that are above those levels. So BNB, it's up here, well above those FTX crash support levels. Look for the strong ones is what I'm trying to say. CRV, as you can see, is strong because the FTX crash happened here in November at 90 cents. It went down to 63 cents. Now it's trading back at 90 cents above that level. So the strong ones are the ones that are the ones to pay attention to and trade. Is Meta still a good play? Yes, absolutely. Michael says lots of people are interested in or losing interest in algo after Big Daddy Gensler said Algorand is a security. Yeah, Big Daddy Gensler does have that kind of power nowadays, huh? Can totally suck the life out of an altcoin. Gensler is whack. I agree with you, Rigoberto. And Metis, yes, it's still a good play. ICP. It's notice again, just off of what we said. For the log scale, I'm not going log scale. ICP, our FTX crash happened over here in November. It's above that level. That's how we know it's strong. It's a good coin to pay attention to. It's not showing total signs of weakness and lethargic energy. Now in our daily time frame, ICP put in a nice week. Had a nice week last week. Bouncing from $5 all the way up to $6.50, $6.47. Now with that being said, be a little bit careful because just like we went over a few times, right? You got the break in structure, you got the 78.6 tap, you got the lower high, you got the bearish divergence. Just be a little careful right now with longs. If anything, wait till $6 in here. But yeah, this is looking like it wants to come down to at least $6. We got Bob Hawk saying, hey Connor, thanks for another great stream. No problem, Bob. I appreciate your support, brother. And Render. Yeah, get out of this. Be careful here, guys. Basically, what you want to do, if you're in Render, if you're holding this, if you're trading this, if you're long, if it breaks this trend line on the 4-hour, get out. Okay? Just get out if it breaks this trend line, simply put. If it doesn't break the trend line, cool. You can stay in it. But it breaks this line, get the heck out of it. Simple. Let me see. Moonshine says, Connor, why is ETH so sluggish? I understand it's not alt season yet, but ETH is a turtle. Bitcoin jumps $1,000 to $2,000. ETH goes up $50. What is the deal? So it's all about percentages, right? let's just see, a $50 move on ETH, right? It goes from 1892 to 1936. That's around a $40 move. It's 2.3%, right? $40 is 2.3%. You know, on Bitcoin, it goes from 29K to 31K. It's it's 29. If Bitcoin goes up $1,000, it's 3%. If ETH goes up $50, it's like 3%. So it's actually still relative. All right. That's why we want to look at percentages and not the dollar amounts. Right, because as you see here, Bitcoin from 29K to 29,000. Let's make it exact measurements so that there's no debate here. So if we drop a line 29K and we go up to $30,000, right here, 30K, that's 3.4%. So if we look at ETH at 1850. And it goes up to 1900, $50, 2.7%. I mean, it's pretty close. You get the point I'm trying to make here. It's about the percentages and not the dollar amount. But yeah, nothing's going on with ETH. ETH is, if you do nothing but buy Ethereum, you'll be fine, right? ETH is going to crush it. But yeah, it's all relative. Bitcoin is a much larger market cap. It's a much higher priced asset, so the price swings are going to be bigger. But percentage wise, it's not that far off from Bitcoin, how Ethereum is moving right now. Hope that answers your question. Good to hear you understand that. We got Ahmad Saad. What up, Ahmad? Long time no see. Asking about Dogecoin. So Doge here. Not having too good of a day. Real quick, I want to see where Solana is at. Okay, so Solana continuing to break down further. Anyway, Doge, kind of the same thing. Volume. This is some weekend price action shenanigans happening here. So Doge, this is what I see. This is what I see right here. This is our range high at 8 cents. It tried to get above 8 cents. It failed. So what do you do now? You just look for it to move to the range low. And that's going to be down here at 7.7. Okay, so yeah, Doge. This is what I see happening with Doge. Right? Deviation from the high. So what does it do? It goes to the low. Bang. And BNB. It's so interesting how these coins are just, I don't know, there's not a lot of, there is correlation, but some of these just do whatever they want. Now BNB also one of those betting horses that, you know, it's hard to bet against. It's a legit breakout, huh? Thing just took off today. Took off this morning. It does look squeeze-like, right? When it moves so fast, so quickly, what is this referred to, everybody watching right now in the live chat? This is referred to as an inefficiency. Okay, so this looks like a squeeze, a short squeeze, right? Basically, a bunch of people were shorting this thing. And let me see in the 4 hour, where would they short it to? In the 12 hour. Yeah, I mean, they would have been looking 300, but realistically like 290 to 280. And what happened today was they just got blown out with this squeeze. So I would be wary, depending on how Bitcoin closes this weekly candle, right? I would be a little bit weary about taking a long on BNB up here at 336. essentially it just created a big inefficiency. It's going to fill the inefficiency by coming back down to the base at 322. And then from there, it's kind of on breakdown watch if it wants to go test these lower range levels. But that's if Bitcoin closes bearish, right? Like I said, if Bitcoin closes above 30K in this weekly candle, I will flip bias. But yeah, that's that. We got Sunny Sides. What up, Sunny Sides? Hey there, Connor. How them coins hanging? Oh, those coins hanging low. Coins are hanging low. Michael says, Connor, do you think Reef is still good to hold? Not my favorite by any means at all. Nah, it's tough. I mean, so Reef is one of those coins where I've been around to see its entire lifespan. I remember when it was on the Binance Launchpad. That was back in the day when I was actually able to use Binance as well. And I was, accruing some Reef tokens for free on the Binance Launchpad. I've seen it throughout its entire lifespan. I've seen all the hype on YouTube about it. I've seen it die, come back to life. I'm not interested in holding Reef. It ain't it for me. It just ain't it. But it's certainly at like bottom prices, right? It's basically at all-time lows right now. But with that being said, guys, we've been going strong for an hour and a half today, this Sunday. It's a very rainy Sunday today in the tri-state area of the United States of America. Hopefully it's sunnier wherever you are in the world watching right now. But we are going to go ahead and start to wrap up this live stream. So if you're wondering where to trade crypto with all the exchange crackdowns happening, with exchanges asking for mandatory know your customers, right, where you need to give in your ID and your passport and your driver's license to let everybody know everything about you. If you want to stay no KYC and trade on an amazing exchange with very high liquidity and good execution, I strongly recommend that you check out Bitget. And if you sign up using my link down in the description below, you will get discounted trading fees for life, as well as sign-on deposit bonuses and much, much more. I highly encourage you check out Bitget if you have not already. And if you do use my link, I greatly appreciate your support. Also, with that being said, big shout out to Moonshine with a $10 super chat saying thank you for your answer. No problem, Moonshine. I appreciate your support here in the live stream. Also, guys, if you do want to get access to the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group and get instant access to myself, right, and get all of my market updates, my trades, everything that I am doing, go to my website, cryptoempireko.io, and check out the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group. All right, go ahead. If you have any questions, you can message me on Telegram. I'm on Telegram. I am on Discord. I am simply everywhere. Join the free Telegram group if you're not in the free Telegram group, all right? So, hope everybody enjoyed this live stream. It certainly was a good one in my head. I think everybody enjoyed it as well, right? They're all good, but this one felt pretty good. So, it's good to be back here. This is our second live stream back from our little vacation break, and it's only going to be ramping up from here. We're only starting to rev the engines and shift into gear. We're about to take off and hit the nitrous oxide, hit that nitro button. It is go time, guys. So strap in, turn on all bell notifications for the channel so you don't miss any of my updates. It's time to absolutely go ahead and spearhead this movement, all right? So I appreciate everybody's support, being here during this live stream. It means a lot to me, and we're only going up. I will see you at the top. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.